On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Baltimore Orioles. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Dylan Bundy will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Well, you're excited that the season starts, but you lose game 1 at home. And I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger. You go out there in game 2, and you try to knock off that first home win.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Drilled to the left side, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, it's just one batter, but he doesn't look sharp yet. Now you say get the good ones early, but he fell behind 3-1, gives up the single here, and now he finds himself pitching out of the stretch.
Stepping in now, Jacob Pryor. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. A check of Braun, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there. Although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. One and one, here it comes. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matt, this club's just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score early and put the pressure on the other team, they have a great chance of winning games. I think that's the key to this one here.
Coming to the plate now, Robin Yount. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Just underway in Baltimore. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Into the box now, Nick Savage. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And here's a ball hit in the air. Trumbo on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy who's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
At the plate, Cal Ripken. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ripken Jr.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game 2 and won game 1 on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, I love this ballpark. As I look around Camden Yards, haven't had the opportunity to play a full season here. Once you get past May, the ball flies everywhere in this ballpark. But right field, that wall looks high, but in right center field, it's a jet stream. You hit a ball in that jet stream out there, it's going to go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Brooks Robinson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And there's ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Bandy goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Robinson is retired.
Third.
2 down now.
Second baseman.
Settling in now, Manny Machado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pryor looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. First home run of the campaign for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Batting fourth.
Into the box,
First
Eddie
baseman.
Murray.
Eddie
Hard hit to
Murray.
first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
First pitch, breaking ball. He was sitting on that the whole time, looking for it the whole way. You don't hit it that hard on first pitch if you're not.
Rumble.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back safely. And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more, a throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. Fly ball out toward right field. Santana is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Orioles strike for 1 on the home run by Machado. We'll head to the top of the second, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Bird.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting 6.
And I'm looking at the catcher, Wellington Castillo. In other words, Beef Wellington, get it? Ben Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him, is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He could always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases, but the offense has made him a different type of player.
Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He went up there with a plan, executed it perfectly. He wanted a fastball inside, and he pulled it to left.
Baseman.
Great hitting.
Scooter Gennett.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 8. Catcher Jet Bandy.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Batting 9th. Third baseman Adrian Camacho.
Standing in, Adrian Camacho. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And this is low. Ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Braun, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in now, Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 25.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And a rather easy first out.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Oh!
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Here it comes. 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Ready with another 0-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Set to deal on 2-2. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting ninth, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Ready now, Wellington Castillo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
1-0.
One and 0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob Pryor. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Jacob Pryor.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Here it comes. 2-0. Right over the middle, knee high.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. in front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jacob Pryor has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Robin Yount, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Nobody out, runner on first. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball stays a little high that time.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Second home run early in the year, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
In now, Nick Savage. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Greg Bird. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Full count. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Into the box, Domingo Santana. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and two.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Standing in now, Scooter Gennett. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Castillo recovers, But no chance to recover. Jeanette is on at first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Striding in once again, Jet Bandy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Two down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a fly ball. Trumbo on the run. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Murray will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. 2-1 Milwaukee. Digging in to try it again. Cal Ripken 0-for-1 here in the early going.
The shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Brooks Robinson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Baseman, Manny Machado.
Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
Here's a breaking ball, too low, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Eddie Murray, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Dribbled up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Pryor. And that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're down 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Camacho. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Adrian Camacho.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
0-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Adrian Camacho has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Ryan Braun now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a look over to first and the runner back. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 2-0 on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Trumbo on the run, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially
Now
troublesome when you give up a
Center
single
fielder.
right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in and looking for more, Jacob Pryor, a hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And to this point, these 2 have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Digging in once again, Robin Yount. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch because you don't take that unless you are.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
From the belt, the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Ready once again, Nick Savage, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Greg Bird would be next. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Squared that one up just a little late.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a little tapper. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And that's in there for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A 1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
2 out, bases loaded. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run scores. Braun scores. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble, but I think they went with him maybe 1 batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Logan
attention,
Verrett
please.
answers the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen
for
here
the
in the
Orioles,
fourth, as they didn't
number
get the
41.
outing they were hoping for from their
Logan
starter.
Verrett.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Scooter Gennett would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Brewers 5 and the Orioles 1. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0
Leading
for
off the
1 thus
fourth for the
far.
Orioles, right fielder Mark Trumbo.
And now a pitch on the way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Trumbo awaiting the 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit down the third base line. Camacho comes up with it, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to
Number
run the
25.
2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Digging in, Adam Jones. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 coming now to Jones. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hit out towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Number 6, designated hitter.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike one. Two out with the man at first. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're down here 5-1. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett.
Leading off
He'll
for the
start
Brewers,
things out as we begin the fifth.
Baseman. Scooter
Movement in the
Gennett.
Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Machado ranging into the outfield. He's got it one away.
The batter, catcher, Jet Bandy.
At the plate, Jet Bandy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Adrian Camacho, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead this one though 5-1. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
On its way is pitch number 75. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Brooks Robinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Throw won't get him.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Here's Manny Machado now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 1-0 delivery. That missed. Close. It's ball two.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles leave one. They're down 5-1. Striding in once again, Ryan Braun. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Braun.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And that'll miss up and in, ball two.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. this guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacob Pryor.
Ready once again, Jacob Pryor. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Robin Yount will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Savage. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. Foul.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They're up 5-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Murray. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Yount ranges to his right. And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One and one. Here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Savage comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's a pretty good outing.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. Hats off to that one. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Greg Bird.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Domingo Santana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign.
What a play by the right fielder. He cuts that ball off, holds him to a single, keeps the double play in order. That was a big hit right there, but a better play in right field.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And the throw by Jones will not be in time. He's in there at third.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Adrian Camacho is on deck. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Chase Anderson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Chase Anderson.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Leading
Third trip
off
to
for
the
the
plate
Orioles,
for him here tonight. 0 for 2
hitter,
at this point.
Jonathan Scope.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Running hard, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. No hits to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. That misses. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Three and 0 now. Cal Ripken will be next. A runner at second, nobody out. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Three and one. Here it is. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal.
Settling in now, Cal Ripken. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Ready with the 1-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled straight back. None out, runners at first and second. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, a double play.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Digging in once again, Brooks Robinson. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pryor going back on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down here 5-1. At the plate, Adrian
Leading off for the
Camacho.
Brewers,
He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Adrian Camacho.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 1-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has
batter,
wheels, right?
8.
All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
Well, he gets a hanging slider and does a nice job of driving this ball the other way. Great piece of hitting.
The center fielder, Jacob Pryor.
Ready for another shot now. Jacob Pryor. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner's back. Another look to first. Runner back safely. Yet another check on first. And he'll dive back in safely. A check of Braun. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now a throw over. And he's back easily. And again a throw. A dive, but he's back. One and 0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kim looks up and it's gone. And good for him. Jacob Pryor has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Robin Young.
Young.
And that misses. Ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now here's the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Nick Savage. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The 0-1 on its way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. A pause and the 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready on 1 and 2. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit. Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort just to make that one close. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Greg Bird comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The right fielder, number 16, Domingo Santana.
Digging in and looking for more, Domingo Santana. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Ball 2 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Scooter Gennett would be next. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in, Scooter Gennett. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
1-0 count. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-1 ball game. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Stepping into the box, Jet Bandy. He was a double play victim last time around. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kim on the move. And they can't run it down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Jones. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Brewers are out in front, 9-1. Here's Manny Machado now.
Leading
His
off for the
lifetime
Orioles,
batting line against
second
Chase
baseman,
Anderson. He's gone 3 for
Manny
11.
Machado.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Savage is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just one pitch.
Now batting.
Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eddie Murray, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Murray is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark.
In now, Mark Trumbo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to third. Camacho over to his left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail big. It's 9-1. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Digging in, Adrian Camacho. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Playing 12, 1-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Castillo is after it. He'll throw down to first. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ryan Braun. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now here it comes. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. 1 out, nobody on. Rips this one to first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacob Pryor.
Ready for another chance. Jacob Pryor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And the pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Here he is falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters counts all the time.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Robinson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Ready now, Hyun-Soo Kim starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
No strike.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Camacho is there for it. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Stepping up now, Adam Jones. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter.
Digging in, Jonathan Scope.
Oh.
He doubled his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. Zach Davies earns his first win of the season. Dylan Bundy couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Chase Anderson takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway stations. MTA Light Rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn-Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.